We're going to sew up a pair of leggings. I've got my machine all threaded with black thread for this black pair of leggings. And I have 2 pieces for the 2 sides of the leggings. What we're going to start with first is the inseam. We're going to sew the inseam of both one. I have this folded, so right sides together. And we're going to start at the bottom hem and sew up to the crotch seam. So just going to put those edges together. Just going to get the far edges put together. And again, you can see I'm just cutting off just the tiniest bit along the edge. Alright, we'll move on to the other one. Again, starting at the bottom edge. I just put these far edges together too. And I don't stretch this, but I just kind of holding these 2 edges where you want to end up. I just kind of hold it kind of taut, just so the pieces lay flat against each other. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is sew the crotch seam from front to back. So I'm going to turn one of the legs right side out, and I'm going to grab this bottom hem. I'm going to feed it into the other one. So now we're going to line up the 2 crotch seams here, and one of them, you're just going to stagger those seams. So one of them goes one direction and one goes the other, and I stick a pin in there. And then you're just going to go up to the top. Now this is at the waist seam. And you're just going to start, and this just goes all the way through. It's a U-shaped seam. I'm sure you're familiar with that from sewing other things. Just kind of walk the serger knife kind of right up to that pin. Hitting a pin with your serger knife is the biggest taboo, because that's what's going to ruin your knife. If you do it more than a couple times, you'll notice that your knife is not cutting a nice sharp edge again. And the knives for sergers are kind of pricey. The best place to get them is on eBay, or maybe even at one of the places like Gold Star Tool. You might be able to buy them there. I don't remember. I try to buy them very rarely. So now I'm going to turn it right side out. So now you can see you have, those are the major seams. So now we're going to be done with the serger, and now we're going to move over to the sewing machine to put the elastic around the waist.